what I think the killer use cases here is really in cross-border use cases, which is something that we pilot last year with Grab and Alipay, whereby the use cases here is that any Alipay Plus wallets, e-wallet players coming in from Alipay Hong Kong, Alipay China, Touch and Go in Malaysia, or KakaoPay from Korea, when the user comes with their native home e-wallet into Singapore, today, they can actually scan and pay at any Grab QR code or Grab Pay merchants live, right? And to them, the user experience is seamless because it is as though they're using their home e-wallet. They will not be talk about, using, stablecoin, cryptocurrency. To them, this is just a scan and pay QR code, and they're using Grab, they'll be using Alipay. But at the same time, on the merchant end, this is where we really take a lot of effort to actually streamline, is that merchants does not have to sign on a new commercial, nor do they need to be re-educated about a new payment method. To them, this is fundamentally Grab Pay, which their EDC or their terminal, which they usually have, will immediately do a real-time response when a payment comes through, right? So that is something that we have been rolling out already today, and there's a wide range of different wallet players coming in. But what we actually saw in the real benefit underlyingly is that unlike a traditional payments system that we have been used to, because we do acquiring quite a bit, is that typically all payments that we see in the past 10 years using the traditional method is a two-part flow, right? There's a communication layer where you tap your card when you want to buy a card at a Visa terminal. The EDC and the server communicated, to via TCP/IP, whatever. The machine responds then says that payments goes through, right? Which you then serve your coffee and you move on with your life. But behind the scene, the settlement is usually quite a cumbersome process that goes through multiple different banks via the SWIFT network that might take days, if not even, I heard the worst case scenario, we have seen things start for a week or so, right? Because of the need to have intra-bank settlement and also dealing with FX risk, that it's become extremely expensive. And this itself brings about two problems, right? First, liquidity issue and a cost issue itself. But fundamentally, what we have seen and why we are pushing aggressively on this solution is that stablecoin transactions is both a communication and also a settlement. Because in the case of a Grab Ali use cases, at a transaction level, every single transaction have XSGD, which is our Sing dollar stablecoin, being transmitted by Alipay directly to the Grab merchant wallet address. So the merchant, both when they receive the confirmation, actually have already received the XSGD stablecoin token, which then they will be able to use it to redeem at par, one-to-one to us, immediately at the same day or the next business day, right? So that is a fundamental game changer in the tech side that we are seeing that will help us really want to push for this kind of technology adoption itself.